Hey, welcome to Tabletop Skirmish Games. I'm Lee, and in this video we'll be having a look at some brand new models for the Cities of Sigmar. It's the Freeguild Marshal and Relic Envoy. This is pretty exciting. It looks like the start of the reveals for the Cities of Sigmar that we're going to see right through summer. Can't wait to see what's going to be coming over the next few months. But today we got to see the Freeguild Marshal and Relic Envoy. And it looks like there's some nice variations and build options for the main model, the Freeguild Marshal. Let's have a look at the video. And this is the reveal video that was featured on the Warhammer community site earlier today, and then we'll break it down looking at some photos up close and find out a bit more about these two models and how they're going to play in the game. The Relic Envoy have got a really interesting narrative feature attached to them, which I think is going to be really fun. And we'll find out a bit more about that as we work our way through. But that's the video. That's the first glimpse we got to see of these models. Now let's have a look at the photos. So these are the main ones that they featured on their Twitter page and on the Warhammer community article. Here's the Freeguild Marshal on the right hand side, and he's going to be a commander, one of the officers from the Dawnbringer Crusades. And accompanying him into battle is the Relic Envoy. This is one of the finest squires of the next generations of soldiers, apparently. And they gave us a tiny snippet here saying that they'll be running orders through the heat of battle, bringing their marshal's will directly to the front line. So I guess they're going to help when you're issuing commands during the game and things like that. They've also got this really interesting artifact or relic that they'll carry from their family line. And it says here that some of them can even be blessed with death rites, allowing the mummified heads of revered relatives to whisper advice or embarrassing anecdotes from beyond the grave. So there we go, that's a real strange thing to include, but pretty funny. And I wonder if there'll be all different artifacts and relics that you can build and include with your Relic Envoy. That would be good if there is. Hopefully the sprue will have a few options. And looking at the main character here, there's some different builds you can do with this. So I think, or hope, that the Relic Envoy will also have a few additional components on the sprue, so we can mix up those artifacts and relics. Here you can see there's two other variations of the build, so you can have your Freeguild Marshal either with the two pistols or with the sword and shield. I guess that's going to give him a bit more toughness having the shield. That pistol be a bit more destructive at range, so you're going to have a few options for gameplay. And the look of your models too, looks like there's going to be, what, 2 or 3 heads there? So certainly 3 different heads to put on your models as well. So I really like that. And I also like the skull that they've got on the chest plates there. I think that's really nice. And all the detail just raised like that. Should be pretty easy to get painted up. The faces, I wouldn't get anywhere near this level of detail on mine. But I think with the amount of crispness that these models are getting now when they're coming out, then the contrast paints are just perfect for this if you want to get it painted up and on the table quickly. But if you want to do a little project, then I think you could have a lot of fun with this set too. I'm not sure which one's my favourite. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Which one would you be taking as your Freeguild Marshal? I'm quite liking the one with the pistols myself, but I think these are an improvement on those Freeguild Cavaliers. I wasn't a big fan of those when I saw them at the online preview, and it just didn't do it for me. Not the sort of models I would want to include in my army, and I'd be looking to include some of these with my Stormcast Eternals and do a nice fun narrative list with them. But yeah, I wouldn't go for the Cavaliers myself, but the Freeguild General I quite like. But this was really good from the old world, the Bretonnian Paladin. I could certainly imagine using that as a proxy in the army. But nothing we've been seeing lately comes anywhere close to the awesomeness of this Maw Grunter for the Ironjaws. This has to be one of my favourite models for a long time. I can't wait for this to come out. This is what I really want to get hold of. But still, it's really nice to get some Cities of Sigmar news, get to see some new models that are in the pipeline. And this at least shows us that we're going to start to see more and more as the weeks go on now. I've been having a great time playing Age of Sigmar lately. I've literally just finished a game. Got another one coming up in about 20 minutes once I finish this video. So yeah, it's going to be good fun to get all these updates over the next few months now. Seraphon came out yesterday, and if you saw the pre-order preview that I did, you'll see all the models are available now to order as separate units. So yeah, a lot to look forward to, I think, for the year ahead for Cities of Sigmar and Age of Sigmar as a whole. But looking forward to reading your comments and hearing what you think about these models. Let me know in the comments down below. A massive thank you to Apex Legends, the board game, and Glass Cannon Unplugged for sponsoring the channel this month. Their Kickstarter is live at the moment and is doing so well. Be awesome if you can go and check it out. I'll put a link in the description down below where you can see all the pledges and everything. And if you want to find out more about the game, including what's in the box, a battle report, and how to paint the miniatures, then I've covered all that on the channel already, and I'll link to some of those at the end of this video. Thanks so much to you for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did like it, please hit the like button. It'd be great if you consider subscribing to the channel as well if you've been enjoying the videos recently. And I look forward to seeing you here next time on Tabletop Skirmish Games. Thank you so much to my Patreon supporters for helping me to keep going with these regular videos. I couldn't do this without you, and I appreciate your support so much. If you'd like to join the Patreon community, support the channel, get some great perks at the same time, there's a link down below in the description. It'll be awesome to see you there.